Her name was Grace, but life didn't give her much of it, not in the beginning. She was born in a forgotten corner of the world where roofs leaked when it rained and meals were never guaranteed. Her father had died when she was 6, and her mother, barely surviving, sent Grace to live with her uncle in the city, hoping she'd go to school and have a better life. But behind the iron gate of that house was a secret darkness. Her uncle, a respected man by the neighbors, a church leader, a man with words smooth like oil, became a monster when the lights went out. He stole Grace's innocence night after night, and she wouldn't even tell her own mother what was happening because he threatened to fill her head with shame if she ever spoke. She was only 12. She wanted to scream, but who would believe a poor girl like her over a man who wore a suit to church? She wanted to run, but where would she go? So she stayed, and every night she prayed. Not loud, not with words. Just tears, quiet ones, and somehow God heard. One day during a church youth program, a visiting woman of God looked at Grace straight into her eyes and said, "You've been crying in silence. But your silence ends today. God will lift your head." Those words broke her. Grace fell to the ground, weeping like rain. And for the first time in years, she told the truth. The woman believed her. She took her in, reported the uncle. He was arrested. Justice, slow, but real, came, and grace truly began. Grace was enrolled in a foundation school for abused girls. There she learned to speak again. She began to write, sing, heal. Her words turned to poetry. Her poems turned to songs. Her songs turned to a voice that inspired others. Years passed. That same poor, broken girl, now a woman of strength, stood on a stage one day holding a mic. Thousands listened as she shared her story, not with shame, but with power. "I was not born to be a victim," she said. "I was born to be a light in the dark," and they believed her. Today, Grace runs her own center for young girls, those whose voices were taken, whose stories were silenced. She gives them not just words, but wings. She is no longer just a name. She is a testimony, a survivor, a warrior, a woman transformed by pain and healed by purpose. Closing line for narration, voiceover. She was wounded by man, but restored by God.